Andrew Michael Holness, born on July 22, 1972, in Spanish town St. Catherine, is the 9th and current Prime Minister of Jamaica. He holds the distinction of being the youngest person to assume the office and the first Jamaican Prime Minister born after the country's independence in 1962. Holness attended St. Catherine High School, where he distinguished himself as a noted debater, eventually becoming head boy and valedictorian. After graduating in 1990, he taught at the school for a year before pursuing higher education. He enrolled at the University of the West Indies, Mona, where he earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Management Studies in 1994. He continued his studies, completing a Master of Science degree in Development Studies in 1996. Furthering his education, Holness obtained a Doctor of Law and Policy from Northeastern University. Before entering representational politics, Holness served as Executive Director of the Voluntary Organization for Uplifting Children, one of Jamaica's oldest non-governmental organizations. Holness began his political journey in 1997 at the age of 25, becoming the youngest Jamaican ever elected as a Member of Parliament, representing the constituency of West Central St. Andrew. Prior to his political career, he served as the Executive Director of the Voluntary Organization for Uplifting Children, VOUCH, focusing on social work in Kingston's inner-city communities. In Parliament, Holness held various opposition spokesperson roles, including Land and Development, 1999 to 2002, Housing, 2002 to 2005, and Education, 2005 to 2007. He was appointed Minister of Education in 2007 under Prime Minister Bruce Golding and served until 2012. First term, 2011 to 2012. Holness succeeded Bruce Golding as Prime Minister in October 2011. Seeking his own mandate, he called for general elections in December 2011, but was defeated by the People's National Party, PNP, led by Portia Simpson Miller. Second term, 2016 to present. Holness led the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, to a narrow victory in the February 2016 general elections, securing 32 seats to the PNP's 31st. His wife, Juliette Holness, also won a parliamentary seat, marking the first time a prime minister and spouse served simultaneously in Jamaica's parliament. 2020 re-election. In September 2020, Holness and the JLP achieved a landslide victory, winning 49 seats compared to the PNP's 14 seats. This election saw a record-low voter turnout of 37%. Holness has been a proponent of Jamaica transitioning to a republic. In March 2022, during a visit by the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, he expressed the nation's intent to move on from its colonial past. By December 2024, the government introduced the Constitution Amendment Republic Act 2024, aiming to remove King Charles III as head of state, with debates and legislative processes ongoing into 2025. In 2023, Holness was cleared of corruption allegations related to contracts awarded during his tenure as Minister of Education between 2007 and 2009. The Integrity Commission investigated potential conflicts of interest involving a construction company linked to Holness. The Director of Public Corruption concluded there was insufficient evidence to pursue charges, and Holness maintained he did not influence the contract awards. Holness continues to serve as Prime Minister, focusing on national development and constitutional reform. He is married to the Most Honorable Juliette Holness, whom he met during their time at St. Catherine High School. They married in 1997 and have 2 sons, Adam and Matthew. Juliette Holness is an accomplished professional, serving as the Speaker of the House of Representatives and representing the constituency of East Rural St. Andrew. She is also a chartered accountant and real estate developer. Andrew Holness is known for his commitment to family values and enjoys activities such as chess, jogging, cycling, and table tennis in his leisure time. He is also a member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. The Holness family is often regarded as a model of unity and public service in Jamaica, with both parents actively involved in the nation's political landscape and their children pursuing academic success. Prime Minister Holness has announced significant enhancements to the National Housing Trust, NHT, aimed at improving housing affordability and accessibility for Jamaicans. These reforms include increased loan limits, reduced deposit requirements, and expanded grants, all set to take effect in the coming months. The initiative represents a substantial investment in improving the lives of NHT contributors. The Integrity Commission conducted investigations into Prime Minister Holness's statutory declarations from 2019 to 2022, examining concerns about potential discrepancies between his declared assets and lawful earnings. The Commission ultimately ruled not to charge or prosecute him. In response to the Commission's reports, Holness expressed concerns about being targeted, stating that he was neither a director nor a shareholder in the company under scrutiny and did not own the property in question. Furthermore, in December 2024, the Supreme Court granted Holness permission to pursue a judicial review to challenge two Integrity Commission reports that questioned his statutory declarations and financial dealings. However, the court declined to compel the Commission to certify his 2022 and 2023 declarations or recommend exoneration. In a recent joint press availability with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, discussions were held regarding the progress in reducing major crimes in Jamaica. Secretary Rubio acknowledged the significant advancements and indicated that the U.S. State Department would reevaluate its travel advisories for Jamaica to reflect the improved security conditions. In March 2025, during a meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Holness advocated for a reassessment of the U.S. travel advisory for Jamaica, emphasizing the country's progress in reducing crime rates. He also defended Jamaica's participation in Cuba's medical worker program, highlighting its compliance with labor laws and its benefits to the nation's healthcare system. Between 2017 and 2021, Holness's net worth reportedly increased by 51.5 million Jamaican dollars, according to Jamaica's Integrity Commission. This growth was attributed to his salary as Prime Minister, investments, and real estate holdings. An analysis estimated his net worth at approximately $14 million US, adjusted to $16 million US for inflation. This figure encompasses his political salary, investments, and real estate assets.